But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
Could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
What? What the hell happened?
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
Was he indoctrinated?
You shouldn't be here. The darkness
Oh.
can't be breached.
That's a yes.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
Oh, I almost punched him.
Shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Ugh.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Hey! Oh, I've got Eddie with us. Find the audio log. What? It's gross. What have we got? Is there anything else I can interact with? Oh, I can talk to... Can I talk to her? Oh no, I think it was just that popped up. Well, I found the audio log, but I don't want to interact with it. Not yet. Alright, never mind. So weird. Is that... Oh god, it does, it follows us. That's gross.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper Killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Oh. Okay. Let's do it.
Does this tell us where Garneau
What
might
the
be?
heck?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he
Wait a
was
minute.
using in his search for Leviathan.
I remember Garneau. Garneau was a name that popped up when I scanned a planet. I'm pretty sure. Or I imagined it. I can go outside.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Blackout crimes. Okay. Ooh. Pistol cranial trauma system. What the bloody hell is that? That's a terrifying looking add-on for the weapon. Okay, so I can go over here. What the hell is this? Sovereign.
Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
This appears to be encrypted data on Reaper fleet activity.
You think it's relevant?
Possibly, but it is impossible to say without more data. And the decryption key.
Oh.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands.
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
In his body? Perhaps? PDF. Ooh, the Thorian. A life form discovered on Pharos provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays, Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines they could predict. Using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands as fingers. Commander Shepard claims the Reapers do the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Oh, you mean this? Boop. Whoa. Yep.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Okay, we got creature sightings.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
You mean like the scope?
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Locations with element 0. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Picture video log.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Oh, damn.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Looks like data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant. The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Aha! Okay, so I can go upstairs. Anything actually up here, or... Nah. Another picture.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
What is that?
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Alright, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
I don't remember where that was. Ooh.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Right, well, I need to go to the data pad. Wherever the fuck that was. Is there anything around? Wait a... never mind. Ooh! Wait, is this just a bathroom? Nothing. I find that kind of hard to believe. No evidence whatsoever. I was here. Aha!
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
I got a level up, but I don't know what the hell it was. Reaper activities. What the hell? Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's not something I can scan. What is this? Prothean artifact.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Of course.
Aha! I now have everything. Easy. Aw. I thought there was gonna be a upgrade or something hidden somewhere. I think I've found everything. Oh wait. Aha! Sneaky! Hot damn, that's the first ultralight materials thing I found for a pistol. I can leave? Why would I leave? I've not even pinpointed Garneau's thing. So wait, what are we doing? Blackout crimes, creature sightings, Rachni activity. I would assume that Reaper and Prothean activities... yeah. Unless... I mean, what are we looking for?
Reaper activity?
What? Most of them. Oh, wait a minute.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Okay. Arachnoid activity. Locations with element 0. I mean, if Leviathan would need to refuel, then sure.
Element 0 deposits.
Okay.
3 possibilities.
Arachnoid activity, blackout crimes, creature sightings. Yeah.
Alien sightings.
What the heck? Is that? It's gotta be that one.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
I'm gonna say it's gotta be that one. It's the only one that popped up on all 3 scans. Return to Normandy. Ba-ba-ba. Easy. What the heck? Why can I go to Purgatory? Oh, Purgatory's another one that has a rapid transit. Yeah, I forgot. Why does she sit in the back seat? I have a perfectly usable front seat. Also, the bloody shuttles look so weird. They're made like an oven glove. You know, like with the big part that fits all your fingers and the small part where your thumb goes. It's just the one thing they always make me think of. Every time I see it. Yeah, I don't know why. Just makes me think of an oven glove. Okay. Anything new? Aww. Nope. Alright. So do I have more areas I can go to? What? Oh. Kite's nest is not complete. Okay, so we found everything here. Ah, okay. So it's because of Indris. Holy crap, it's huge. Macklin is the outermost planet of the Indris system, a ball of rock and ice with a methane-argon atmosphere. Like Heba, it has an unstable orbit, but where Heba is believed to have formed closer to the star and gradually moved outward, Macklin is believed to have formed further from Indris and moved inward. Far in the future, Macklin may become a satellite of its gas giant neighbour. We have Kappa Station. Alliance intelligence reports that there was once a sizable military space station trailing Heba that was tasked with arming and refueling ships to repel pirates, slave revolts, and foreign invasion. The Reapers wasted little time in destroying it during their conquest of Kamala. Oh crap, well there's Heba. Holy crap, it's huge! The hydrogen-helium gas giant Heba has an unstable orbit which over time has led to it clearing the space around it of asteroids. A protoplanetary material. As a result, its rings are thick and quite visible.
I found something.
There's summit. Cholis is a large rock planet wreathed in a haze of carbon dioxide and xenon. It was discovered by Batarian astronomers during the last century and first visited in the 2150s by hegemony survey teams. A small number of colonists lived in aerostat habitats above its oppressive cloud layer, harvesting carbon dioxide. No habitats can be detected now. It is likely the Reapers eliminated them, or the colonists submerged into the scorching atmosphere in an attempt to hide. There it is. What we're gonna find? Governor Grothan Pazners. We have Ramlat. There's a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of hydrogen and ethane. During the rush to exploit Kamala for Ezo and other minerals, Ramlet supported a small but steadily growing population. Since the system was bereft of a significant asteroid belt, Ramlet became the go-to location for second-tier miners looking for work. Its tin and gold industry was modestly profitable before the Reaper attack. Today it is a wasteland scarred by the creators of kinetic impact weapons. Oh, come on. What? Oh boy. Alright, there we go. Found it.
Eluded.
Cool. 300 units. There. Now I can leave.
Light jump successful.
So, Leviathan unlocks a lot of systems. Also, a lot of stuff in systems. And maybe just bog standard systems in general. It's crazy. So, Kite's Nest. Horsehead Nebula. No. Panos Basin. Krogan DMZ. Apian Crest. Minos Wasteland. Ismar Frontier. Crescent Nebula. That's new. Shrike Abyssal. 50%. Wasn't this one that was just alone to begin with? So we're in Zecha. Oh, never mind. There were 2 systems, now there are 4. Let's go to Thal. God, they're all huge. What the shit? Meow.
Signal
That
confirmed.
kind of worked. So we have Garan, is the innermost planet of the Thal system, which is less than 2.56 million kilometers from its K-class parent star. Temperatures on the sunward side of this tidally locked planet reach more than 2,800 Celsius, boiling away Earth and stone. These gases are then carried away by wind from the hottest point to the zone where temperatures are cool enough for the gaseous mixture to recondense, leading to the unusual weather phenomenon of rains and rocks. Garan remains largely unexploited by commercial interests as the heat of the star tends to ward off all but well-funded collection ships, like the so-called Inferno class that mine ESO near energetic stars. Garan does not appear to have ESO, but its other elements are not worth the setup costs. Huh, okay. We have Serrate, a large terrestrials. Serrate's methane-rich atmosphere might be mistaken for that of a true hothouse planet. However, some terraforming corporations have targeted it for development since Serrate has already given rise to some cyanobacteria in the liquid water that can be found near its poles. There is some evidence that the planet has been fluctuating between methane-heavy and oxygen-heavy atmospheres for several million years, each cycle dependent on the nutrients in the ocean that led to bacterial growth or crashes. Star charts catalogue several scientific stations studying Serrate, but all appear to have been destroyed by the Reapers. They really don't like science. Oh shoot. So that's going to be fuel. 400. That works. So Xerxio. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Xerxio's many moons were developed along with the colonization of Alta Kirill. It is believed that the majority of them were military in nature, a common theme among Taurian colonies. Specifics are few. Alta Kirill's government kept its records classified, and the Reapers have systematically destroyed the installations here. Ah, there's Alta Kirill. Alta Kirill is a garden world on the outer edge of its star habitable planet. Zone even. Wow. Star's habitable zone. I read planet and just ignored zone, I guess. The planet is largely frozen, yet it features native dextroamino acid-based life in its lower latitudes. These species evolved to withstand periodic freezing and compensate for the cold with spectacular population explosions during the long, mild summers. Hardy, independent-minded Turians colonized the planet. The Quarians briefly considered contesting them, but were daunted by the virulence of the planet's infectious life during the growing season, not to mention the colonists who had ties to warlords elsewhere in the Shrike Abyssal. Alta Kirill's citizens were wiped out by Reaper bombardments, despite the planet having a reasonably high population. which would usually make it a candidate for harvesting. Allied intelligence suggests that the colonists kept anti-space defense weaponry in population centers, so the Reapers limited their risk by destroying the threat and moving on. Oh, shiz. There must be something in the asteroid belts. Oh, there it is. Tyrix. Oh. What the hell is this? Tyrix, one of the largest objects in Thal's asteroid belt, is a metallic asteroid with an iron-nickel core under a rocky olivine mantle. It's possibly a remnant protoplanet prevented from forming into anything bigger by gravitational disturbances from Xerxio. Where the hell's Xerxio? Xerxio? I don't recall coming across anything called Xerxio. Okay, I'm just checking this asteroid belt. They just mentioned Xerxio, and I don't recall coming across a planet called that, so it's just thrown me off a little bit. Oh, there we go. Well, this isn't it, but it is Viritz. Viritz is a large stony asteroid in the Thal system's Ricari belt. There are no records of its colonization, but it is included on star charts as it is well known by astronomers of Altacuril who could observe it with low-power telescopes during certain portions of its orbit. Not positions. Kinda wish the planets in the asteroid belts were a lot easier to find. Oh, there's Xerxio. Oh, I'm an idiot. I was looking for a planet. Well, I was looking for something in an asteroid belt. I didn't realize it was actually a planet. Oops. Then we have Kaizel.
I found something.
So, is that Parask? Parask? A lifeless desert, Parask was colonized soon after first contact with the Vulture. Several Asari mining corporations working with a CRE-based charity called Mind and Hand built settlements on the planet's surface and orbital stations. Adopting Vulture orphans from Heshtok, they raised them to live non-violent lives and employed them in the mining industry. While Mind and Hand's efforts were at first labelled colonialist, the orphans became minor celebrities when it was discovered that the Vulture habit of using violence to communicate was not completely innate. Several spoke throughout Citadel space on behalf of their species, but their short lifespans kept their careers very brief. Even today, companies that want Vulture labour have the poor choice between adopting and educating them as youngsters, just to watch them age and die, or dealing with autonomous but violent adults. The Reaper invasion devastated Parask, its industrial capacity was ruthlessly targeted, and the Vulture mining communities were exterminated. The only silver lining is that the deaths have created martyrs, inspiring other alien-raised Vulture to fight for their galaxy. That's good, kinda. Nesgrail is a small hut, tightly locked in a planet that had modest minerals development on its dark side. Within a generation of the Vulture's first contact with spacefaring species, robo-mining interests attempted to exploit it, only to find their trading partners violently overthrown on a regular basis. The Vulture's own culture disenfranchised them, in Nesgrail's case, as their legal claims to the planet were inevitably backed up by violence as a show of dominance. This nuance was lost on the mining corporations, who hired mercenaries to guard their operations with lethal force and never surrendered it to Vulture claimants. The Reaper sent a small force to destroy Nesgrail's orbital stations and surface facilities. There is no indication that there are any survivors. Sheesh. Here's Heshtok. A Systems Alliance official once summarized his tour of the Vulture homeworld as follows. You can make your own Heshtok in 2 steps. Take Hell, then add Vulture. The planet is highly volcanically active, leading to periodic releases of toxic gases into the air and water supplies, as well as other extreme situations that gave rise to the Vulture's legendary adaptability. Overcrowding and the extermination of most of their ecology led to a planet covered in weeds and hardy vermin. The Vulture do not have a recognized single government that would allow them membership in any galactic league. Alliances between bloodlines are tenuous at best, and the Vulture's short, violent lives ensure there are few lasting institutions. The Reaper invasion of Heshtok encountered little formal military resistance, but the harvesting process is slow. Destroying neighbouring cities fails to intimidate Vulture, who become submissive only if physically dominated in person. Cutting off their water supply simply makes them adapt their bodies to get moisture from food. Allied intelligence hypothesizes that Reaper forces are not harvesting yet, instead seeking to immobilize Heshdock's population and prevent them from joining the fight for the galaxy at large. Population lacking census data spread estimates from 6.0 to 9.3 billion. Holy crap.